Good evening. My name is Noelle, and this here is an interview process full of interview questions. And I don't have an interviewer here, but this is a response video where I will be asking myself the interview questions and I'll also be answering them. The interview questions are is for a position of a sales mentor in the company that I currently work for. All right, let's go. Question number 1. Tell me about yourself. I am currently in progress of completing a double associate of science degree with a major in biology and business accounting. Currently, I am one of the first members on the second swing sales team, which began in October of this year. Before that, I worked on the sales floor as an inbound sales agent for over a year. My strengths are my communication skills, which is necessary for clear and concise understanding between two or more people, inside and outside of work, and the other, my ability to efficiently work with ICOMs in such a manner that I am able to teach others how to use it efficiently. Question number 2. Why should we hire you when we have applicants with more experience and better credentials? For starters, I am great at effectively communicating with others that I work with. I listen quietly and repeat briefly what others say to ensure understanding before responding. Also, when explaining a complex idea, I clarify the purpose and follow a logical sequence. Secondly, I am a hard worker and have been able to demonstrate that over the course of time while being here at Cox Communications. While on the sales floor, I exceeded my PSU goal by being at 124.8% close rate goal of 127.54% and a written revenue goal of 142.04%. I also demonstrated this much needed characteristic while on the second swing sales team by handling scheduling, creating spreadsheets for daily data needed for upper management, and aiding the inbound sales agents with work order accuracy errors. With all of that in mind, the main reason that you should hire me is because I am open to new ideas and I learn very quickly with the proper training. Question number 3. What are your greatest professional successes? I define professional success as a goal that has been attained that has allowed me to become more skilled in my current or future profession. One of those major successes is completing this current semester at Thomas Nelson, which included classes in business accounting and business communication. I have learned so much from this semester, which has allowed me to communicate more effectively, send higher quality emails, which allow me to convey my message in a lot clearer, and understand the basics of accounting and how to make sure a business makes profit based off of viewing the company's accounting records. Another professional success comes from the previous company that I worked for. There, I was advanced to the Quality Assurance Department, which allowed me to experience working one-on-one with the heart of the company, which was sales and billing. I was entrusted with the responsibility to make sure that sales and billing representatives did not only meet standards, but exceed company standards of customer service and revenue retrieval. Question number 4. Tell us the professional experiences you've had that you are least proud of. Excuse me. Now, there was only one professional experience that I can recollect that I am least proud of. The situation occurred when I worked as a quality insurance specialist for a credit card company. I had the wonderful opportunity to work with members of the company's team by verifying that the data for new customers was entered correctly into our company's systems, and also making sure that the call flow was followed to company guidelines. When I began my position, I lacked the knowledge of proper coaching. I would tell the agents everything they did incorrectly and correctly. in the order that they were done by themselves. Ask them if they had any questions, and finally request their signature for proof of us going over the metrics. After being overheard by a senior quality assurance specialist, I was advised of new and powerful ways of correcting the agent's errors and providing constructive criticism, which revealed higher performance in the weeks to come after. Positive reinforcement, using inflection in my tone, and having a positive and enlightening demeanor were just a few things that I learned. Turning a negative professional experience into a great amount of positive future experiences was priceless. Question number 5. Tell us about at least one time you had to deal with conflict. First off, I want to say that over the years I have learned that conflict with resolution and understanding from both parties is healthy. Without conflict, I find that internal destruction of the situation begins to occur, and no benefits will come from this. The most recent situational conflict occurred when I had a discrepancy with a few team members in regards to scheduling. The problem that had arisen was no one individual was willing to cover the evening shift. Everyone shared their opinion on the matter, and with time and patience, we finally came to an agreement on who would cover the shift. We used information from a calendar that showed, excuse me, that showed how many evening shifts each person covered for the month and began to narrow it down to the person who had the least amount. Once that person was determined, we asked if they could cover the shift and the reason why we felt that they should, and they agreed. The situation was resolved. The last question, number 6, is what were your major achievements in college? My answer? I would have to say that my major achievements in college would have to be 1. Taking an honors calculus class and finishing the class with a 105% average. Number 2, maintaining a GPA of 3.7 throughout my time at Thomas Nelson Community College. And number 3, getting an A in my business communication class. This class provided a wealth of information that is usable in the real world. Gaining an understanding of the content provided in the class would have to be the largest asset I obtained in my college career. Well, those are my 6 responses to the 6 interview questions. I hope you enjoyed my responses, and I hope that I'm hired. Thank you.